Which is the best version of Gator? Okay, well, it should be obvious, the Plarail version, since it's more realistic and it's getting more votes, so I'm gonna vote for it now. Okay, good. Plarail is getting more votes. Okay guys, so let's get this opened up. Okay. Now they are finally out. Look at that. I always wanted this. Instead of the TrackMaster Revolution. I'll get to that in a second. Look at that. Well, that's the Plarail Gator. Looks so cool, isn't it? I mean, look at all the details added on him. The TrackMaster Revolution Gator doesn't have that many details. I mean, this Plarail always added painted buffers, but they only do it at the front. But on the back of Gator, for some reason, the company doesn't paint the buffers and the coupling black. For some reason, not sure why, but I say it's better than the TrackMaster Revolution model because, you know, the TrackMaster one is too cheap, and I always wanted to get Gator, and I just wish there was a Plarail model of him, and now I'm glad because I don't need to waste money on the TrackMaster one because, well, I'm not a huge fan of the TrackMaster redesign engines, and I would buy the Wind Railway one, but the face is too big. And speaking of the face, all the faces on every Gator on the TrackMaster, Wind Railway, and Take and Play, their faces are big for some reason. I don't know why. So, this is the only Gator merchandise to only have a small face, I believe. So, that's very accurate. Look at that face. So accurate. I like it. And Gator's green, which is my favorite color. And Percy's happy that Gator's here. So, and very accurate buffer beam. And I'm glad that the company painted the lamp white. And Gator's green toned, two green toned, one dark green and one light green. And look at the details on the top. The 3 whistles and the funnel and the gold stripes. And even though the buffers and the coupling aren't painted, at least they're molded. If they weren't, then it will look kind of boring and bland. And at least the lamp is still there. And at least they did something at the back, at least. I mean, they even added a green stripe. On the TrackMaster Revolution, it doesn't have that. So, here's the coal on top. And Gator has dark green wheels. And surprisingly, you can see more fake wheels right there, but not painted. Where the TrackMaster Revolution one, they are. I'm very glad with this model. It looks just like Gator from the CGI series. I mean, wow. I'm very stunned. congrats on Plarail, and let's open him up and see what he looks like inside. Let me just get my screwdriver. Let's open him up. TOMY, made in Thailand. Okay. Okay. Now let's see what the motor is like. Oh, by the way, what's very interesting is that the tab is like just a gap in this activation tab here, as you can see. I hope you can see that. Look at that. Interesting, isn't it? That's new. Okay, let's open that up. Very interesting motor. Look at that. First time I ever seen a motor like this. Interesting driving unit. Not sure why it changed, but hey, I like it. And here's Gator's body shell. This is what it looks like inside. I'm not sure what that black mark is. I just opened this up for the first time, and I'm not sure what that black thing is. That black spot. Moving on. Okay, I gotta go get my battery, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I just got my battery, and let me put this in. Wow, very interesting. Okay, wait, am I reading it right? Just in case. Oh, instead of this way, is this way, I believe, because that's new. Never seen drive units that has a battery facing this way instead of that way. Okay, he's running very smoothly. Very glad. You can see that thing spinning, which is like there's a gear inside that motor. So yeah. Very happy with this model, and I recommend any of you getting. If you guys want to get Gator and Marion, both of them, then you should. I recommend you get this Plarail pack, the Gator and Marion one, because they're very detailed, and so yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's see him running across the turntable. There you go. And now let's get to Marion. We'll get to the blue truck later. Okay, so this is Marion. And I was originally going to get the One Railway model, but since the Plarail one is now available, I had to get it because I never had Marion, and so interestingly enough, Fisher-Price was originally gonna make a TrackMaster Marion, but they decided to cancel that. So oh well, glad I got the Plarail Marion. And even though it's not motorized, at least she is very well made and very accurate to what she looks like in the series. And here's her shovel. Very interesting. Moves around 360 degrees. says Marion here. In the back, I believe that's where something stores in her, maybe like coal, I believe. The windows aren't painted, but that's fine. At least the whole top here is painted. Even though she's not motorized, I mean, I guess it makes sense since there's no room to put it in her. And the company tries to make the Plarail items look more realistic. Even the face looks accurate. Look at that. So yeah, they painted the front red. I also recommend getting Marion. And also she's orange. And now we get to this blue freight car. First time I ever seen a freight car shaped like this. Very interesting. That looks interesting. A huge gap right here where the coupling is put on. And this stones right here, they match. Okay, sorry about that. The stones actually match Marion's shovel. This is interesting. I mean, it would be cool if the stones were a different color. And, oh well. And also there's a fossil-shaped footprint here. Interesting. And also a huge gap in the stones. Just so Marion's shovel can be put in there. Also, if you add a little bit of detail, it makes all the difference. It makes all the difference. I'm gonna do more details on this soon, like the back lamp. And also here's Marion with painted buffers as well. So yeah. What's very interesting about Marion is that, well, she has those two things right there that looks like lamps. I mean, very similar lamps, but I don't think they are lamps. But that's something to notice about. The China clay in this car isn't really removable. I guess to hold in place, and I guess it can hold Marion's steam shovel properly, just in case if the China clay comes up the cargo when Gator was pulling it and going downhill very fast, like the roller coaster mountain set. So yeah, maybe that's why China clay is not removable. Another interesting thing is that Marion in the TV series has yellow lining that goes across under her face, but in this Plarail model it doesn't have that, which is interesting to note. Marion in the TV series also has a lamp right beside her face, but again, on this Plarail model it doesn't have that.